Hi everyone, I thought today I'd just do a quick little update about some things that I've changed in the bunnies' room. So the first thing that I've done is I have changed the floor coverings, and also I have changed the way that I have covered up the dividers between the rooms. So I've used the acrylic panels here on the pen for BL and Lotus, and then I've actually taken away all of the coverings off the bars of these ones here for Coco and Billy. It was pretty much, they'd bitten holes through it all anyway, so it was pretty much done, and I just took it all off, just the little remaining bits. So the clear plastic panels that are on there I can now use along here to divide Coco, Billy, and then BL and Lotus. And it looks a lot brighter and more opened up. So the only little piece of cardboard that I've got on the pen now is the one that divides Coco and BL and Lotus's pen. So that just here, that's the only bit of cardboard that I've got left to divide in the pens now. So it's a lot nicer and brighter, and it's a really good reason why I do keep it like the things I used to cover the panels of the pens. I do just use cheaper things like cardboard and also the smaller acrylic panels, so that I can have it a little bit more easy to change around. So if I had one big acrylic sheet, it would be hard to sort of mix and match it to the different pens I needed, and to still be able to open the pen gates where I want to. And if I'd bought a big piece of corrugated the Cora flute, that would have been wasted now, because Billy and Coco don't actually need the divider anymore, which is a good step forward to them in their bonding as well. It shows that they're not trying to attack each other through the bars, which is really huge. So they've accepted each other fully as neighbours now, which is fantastic, and that's a really big step for them. And obviously, Coco and Billy and Lotus and BL aren't bonded, so I still do need, just for now, the panels there so they don't fight. But hopefully there are some little gaps between the panels, and I'm hoping eventually they will accept each other as neighbours enough to not need the panels there. I ended up at that stage with the other unbonded bunnies that I had previously, so I'm hoping that will happen. But for now, I've just got, as a caution, I've still got the panels there, but we'll see how we go with that. And the other thing that I have changed is the floor covering. Lotus was still getting, fur just wasn't growing back on her hocks, so I've changed over to cotton fabric. I was wondering if the polar fleece was maybe a little bit abrasive, seeing the bunnies don't have pads on their feet. And it had healed up really well, her sore hocks, since I've put the padding down. But the fur was just still not growing back, and actually started to wear away up the length of her feet a little bit. And I just wondered, because polar fleece, as soft as it feels, it's actually made of a plastic substance. It's not a natural material, obviously. So I thought maybe the cotton material would be softer and less abrasive on her feet. So I've been using this for a couple of weeks now. I'm trying to slowly change over to the other pens as well for the other bunnies. So Billy's got half his pen in cotton. This pink rug here is an all cotton rug. I've still got to change over his other half, and also Coco's pen as well, but I'm slowly getting onto that. At the moment I'm just using some blankets and some cotton sheets and that sort of thing that I had, because I was just testing to see if it worked, but it seems to have made a real difference. I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and maybe not even that long, I'm not sure, it might not even be that long, but it has made a big difference to how Coco's fur is growing back. It's grown back a lot. It's still a little bit bare around where her hocks are, but it's a really big difference. So I think that's making a really good change. So I'll be gradually just changing them all over. The guinea pigs will still be using polar fleece because they have the pads on their feet and it doesn't seem to irritate them at all. So they'll have a great selection of polar fleece now for their pen, which is wonderful. And yeah, I'll gradually change the bunnies over to the cotton. So they were just a few quick little updates, and I thought I would let you in on and say hello to everyone. And I hope you're all doing really well. And until next time, I send lots of love and hugs, and I'll see you then. Bye.